The Great White North is constantly thought of as the place where it snows and is cold. But for Canadian boxing, it's as hot as ever. And if you haven't been paying attention, then listen up.
Right hand. Uppercut. Big uppercut. He is stumbling, and this is over.
Everyone should already be familiar with Artur Beterbiev, the current unified light heavyweight world champion who hails from Montreal. Originally born in Russia, he has been here since the early 2010s. He's the only world champion in the entire sport who can say they have knocked out everyone put in front of them. On October 12th, he enters one of the best fights in recent memory, a matchup against the undefeated WBA champion Dmitry Bivol for the undisputed championship of the world. Bivol is best known for doing what only Floyd Mayweather had done, which was beat Canelo Alvarez. But Beterbiev is just the tip of the iceberg for fighting Canucks right now. That's because, in April, Sara Bailey, who was born and raised in Canada, fighting out of Toronto, earned her own hardware when she beat Maria Batista for the WBA regular world light flyweight title. That's not even the best part. She did so in just her 4th pro fight, which is the fastest ever in Canadian boxing history. It's expected that she will be fighting in Toronto in November for the unified world titles against the current champ, Jessica Plata. That would be the first unified championship in Toronto in over a decade. Sticking with world title talk, on September 28th, Nova Scotia's own Ryan Rosiki will be taking on the WBC Cruiserweight World Champion, Noel McCallion. That will be Rosiki's 2nd title fight. In his first one, he put on a Fight of the Year effort against Oscar Rivas. Okay, now for the contenders. Let's start with maybe the most promising of them all, Christian Mbilli, who was born in Cameroon, moved to France, and then just like Beterbiev, started his pro career in Canada and officially made the move. He is coming off his best win as he beat multi-time world title challenger Sergey Derevyanchenko. This win instantly puts him in the championship picture, which means he could be looking at a date with the undisputed super middleweight king, Canelo. If he eventually gets that opportunity, it would be the most important fight for Canadian boxing since Lennox Lewis 20 years ago. Mbilli isn't even the only 168-pound contender fighting out of Quebec. There is also the fellow undefeated Eric Bazinian, who is lined up for the biggest fight of his career when he takes on former world champion Jaime Munguia on September 20th. Even if you're a casual Canadian sports fan, you probably saw someone named Lucas Bahdi knock out a guy named Ashton Silva on the Jake Paul vs. Mike Perry undercard in July. Well, Bahdi is from Niagara Falls and is a top 15 lightweight in the world who will be in the conversation for Knockout of the Year. Finally, it's not just the pro scene that is doing well. Wyatt Sanford just won an Olympic bronze medal in Paris for Canada, which is their first medal since 1996. Despite Canada's rich history in boxing, there's an argument to be made that now it's in the golden era. And this was just scratching the surface.